Okay, last but not least, pile three with the Amazonite. I think I might be saying that wrong. Stone. So, first we have I am transformed. I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am today. I am so much braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. So then for our daily healing cards, we have, let me show you the front. Um, Work daily towards improving your mental health. And for this one, enjoy the process of instead of always looking for the result. Then for third one, distinguish the importance of your inner spiritual work from outer success. And then for the flower cards, I have Poppy. Remember who you want it to be. Rose, you are divinely loved and protected with grace. So I definitely feel like Poppy goes into enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. Going back to the beginning, asking yourself, why did I want this for myself in the first place? Whatever your goals are. Um, and it seems like you need to do some spiritual work. I'm gonna say shadow work. Um, Looking at some props on Pinterest is always a good thing. I have a whole shadow work notebook, so I think that would be a good idea to start for yourself. Okay, so then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Nine of Wands. Try to get that glare out of the camera. So for the Six of Pentacles, um, so it seems like you are being asked for help, but you're not willing to give it. You may be blocking your blessings, because usually in the opposite way, it's charitable giving, helping those in needs. But it seems like you're being asked for help, but don't want to give it. But let's see if I can figure what that is coming from with the Nine of Wands card. My bad. I didn't realize this was still recording. It says that you are caught unawares by failure. Things did not turn out as you planned. Learn from this situation and resume the battle. So I think this might be the reason why you're not um, helping when you're being asked. Is because something didn't turn out the way that you planned. But I think you need to learn from the situation. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to see here. So maybe it's a situation where you just got tired of helping and got burned out. So maybe this is a lesson about pouring from an empty cup. You need to stop doing that to yourself. And then for the next set of cards, I have the Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Being honest, I'm getting like being honest with people. Maybe you need to be honest about why you're not helping, and tell them what you're feeling. And then for Freya, phases cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Then we have Horus Cosmic Getaway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So even though you didn't, give the help when you were asked, I think this is part of a cycle that you need to go through in order to stand in your truth, and don't be afraid of what others think of you, persecution and judgments. Then for the Isis deck, Knot of Isis. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to the goddess. You're growing spiritually, and I find that is a very good thing. And it's probably because you are saying no. That's something that came to mind. Enter the chamber of healing. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectation or preconceived notions, and allow the healing energy to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Expect your miracle. Healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of your life, which I think that just is around saying no and setting those boundaries, which is something that I personally know all too well about the struggle. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Seems like you definitely have a block with the divine masculine, but developing a relationship will guide you towards healing that divine masculine. And then for the soul cards, who can I serve today? So in the world lacking soul-to-soul connection, who's the person that you need who needs you? And I think that with this card, you need yourself. You need to give more to yourself. And I think that's also circles around telling someone no. Telling them, I just can't. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Am I afraid to be seen? So I think this ties into that too. Not only, are you being authentic are you being authentic to yourself when you're saying yes? That's something to consider. I want to go back to the question. Am I afraid to be seen? And I also want to put with that, are you afraid of being seen as a negative thing? Like, oh, well, she's too bougie because she said no. Or she this or he's that because he said no. No, I'm standing in my truth and I'm saying no because I can't pour from an empty cup. My no is no and my yes is yes. So accept it because you ain't got no choice. So for the Heal Yourself cards, we have faith and letting go. So for the have faith, to generate more faith, focus on the why, your dreams, desires, feeling, attitudes, and thinking, and not on the how. And I think this also, don't think about the why so much when you're telling people no. Don't even, because think that some people will probably do that. Like, well, why didn't I help them when they asked me? Like, what is that about? I I think it's just you intuitively know. Your subconscious knows that you are empty and can't really give the help that you want right now. Like you're just, going on empty and you can't do anything for yourself if you don't have it. The magic of that will happen if you stop focusing on the how and only on the why. After some time of practice, you will notice how will present itself. You are vibrating negative thoughts into the universe, keeping your dreams away. Remember that you were created to be a co creator here on earth, designed for achievement. Faith is knowing that everything is going to work out for the best possible way, no matter what things look like. Then for letting go. You're being challenged to change your point of view and recognize that this particular relationship has run its course. Although you might be afraid to let go, the universe has a new opportunity which will allow you to experience the kind of passion and satisfaction you would always dream of. Maybe that's the reason that you're saying no too, is because this dynamic, it might be a relationship dynamic where you always say yes, but this time you said no, and and let that go. Maybe this no sent that person away from you, or like where they're mad and, oh, I couldn't get my way, so you pissed me off, or they might make up something about you because you said no. And you need to stand firm with that, and let your no be strong. Like, okay, I told you no, but you're having a temper tantrum. Well, I guess you don't need to be here. Saying goodbye is never easy and can make you feel like a failure. You must not allow yourself to be persuaded by other people or your own doubts to keep holding on. It is important that during the letting go process, you are gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to have some alone time. Write, meditate, paint, sing, dance. Do whatever you can to heal and let go of the pain that is holding you back. Recognize that your spirit is beckoning you to grow. Like maybe your kinfolk, you told them no and they can't handle it. And as hard as it is, sometimes you gotta let those people go. Even if they've been in your life, been in your circle for your whole life. Maybe your circle needs to expand. Maybe it needs to change. And be okay with that. And then while you're coming to terms and being okay with that, don't beat yourself up. Because I've done that before, where I was like, dang, what did I do? Maybe it's not me. It was the other person. And you got to think about it like that. Change your perspective. Have faith that if you told this person no, and then they have this, falling out because you told them no, have faith that they took themselves out for a reason. You're preparing for something bigger and better. Maybe you have a new friend that will come in around the corner and be the friend that you wanted that other person to be, but they're not. Last but not least, for the cards, we have the universe has your back. My fearless freedom lights up the world. The presence of love will always cast out fear. And I feel like self-love is definitely important in this one, especially when you have someone that's being negative towards you because of your decision to say yes or no. And the last part of this, I'm going to pull out some charms like I did for the other groups. Oh, I have one that came out already. Thank you. So then we have, get a few more. So let's see what we have here. We have enough. You need to know that you are enough. Whether as you make decisions, because I know people will bash you when you tell them no. Always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. And this one I have warrior. I'm thinking like be a warrior for yourself and make sure that you have everything you need. Let's see, I have the dream, hope, trust, love, dream. It's just a circle. I'm thinking like trust your innermost circle. You do have a team that you can rely on to get through this difficult time. And then I have this kind of like a diamond, and I'm feeling like you're a diamond in the rough with this one. Then I have the moon. I feel like you might be a night owl, or feel more vibrant at night, and I think this would be the best time for like manifestation, meditation, things like that. And then the fish, I'm feeling like sea of dreams maybe. This one came out for the other reading as well, but she believed she could, so she did. Having that warrior spirit for yourself, I think, falls into that. We have a horse. Feel like you've been working hard. And then we have Libra. Maybe it's a Libra that's involved in this situation. And then I have the seahorse. Let me scoot this down. That kind of makes you have that I think of like the teetering back and forth like kind of energy. And then a guitar. I think some calming music might help when you do meditate, like listen to like smooth jazz or something like that. Flowers. So we have another moon on this one. Then we also have a heart with arrow with love, and then another fish. And then this one was just calling out to me. I think somewhere in this there's a key to unlocking your heart. Maybe it's through music or being surrounded with flowers. Kind of grounding yourself. When I think of the flower, I feel like unlocking your heart, maybe because it's the way that these both kind of came out. And then I also get like going with the flow with this fish. Yeah, kind of like how like maybe maybe you're going upstream, or maybe going against the stream. Might be another type of message. And then on the back of this one, it says charming. Maybe this person that is involved in the situation is charming. But I hope this reading resonates with you. Please feel free to let me know in the comments, and I hope you have a good one whenever you're watching this.